Hey everybody, making an update video. Finished my boys, finally. There we go again with the stupid lighting problems. Anyway, I'll get this figured out one of these days. So I finished the other 5 boys, so that completes my second 30-man or 30-boy unit of shooter boys. So I got a unit of shooters with big shooters and a unit of shooters with rockets. Yeah, that's really cool. I think it's really cool. I'm pretty much done with boys, unless I want to make a whole bunch more rocket guys, because I wouldn't mind making rocket guys to go with the other shooter squad, and maybe even replace or the big shooters in my Ard boys with rockets. I'm not sure. Anyway, so 10 boys are done, and I did actually try some source lighting. Here we go. Some red light on the front of the gun there. The one thing that I noticed is it's hard. You have to pay attention to where the shadows are, because especially like right here, the light would actually be shadowed. So that's why the red on the front here doesn't go all the way back, because it would be shadowed by the other part of the gun. Yeah, my fat finger's in the way. But yeah, sure, I got lots of ways to go on it, but for a first try, I'm very happy with it. Just look at it off to the side. Flak truck. I made some additions to this. Added some side armor. You'll see the details because it's all white. But there's rivets and plates and everything. So I added the front fenders, plates to the side of the engine, plates to the cab or the bed, so it looks a little more solid. Because these things are actually supposed to be AV11 instead of AV10, so I wanted a little more armor on it. Of course, and then I made a windshield for the grot too, to match the driver's windshield. Somebody in my last video suggested that it looks a little bare up here, and the more I look at it, the more they're probably right. So I'm going to either tear this off and move it forward, or fill this up with ammo crates or something. I haven't decided which yet, but yeah, the Flak truck got some updates to it, and I was thinking about enclosing the engine, but it just wasn't practical to do, so I didn't, but still have extra armor on it. So that's pretty much all I've been doing is, oh wait, got 2 of my objective markers done too. I actually did these while the painting the boys videos were encoding. These are the first 2. These are the Gork and Mork markers. Now you can definitely see the Gork and Mork a little better now that it's not all one color white. Just did some stippling rust effects with a sponge, washed it with Bad Eye Black, got a highlight on the red with Blazing Orange. That's all I did. Didn't take very long. I don't want them to take very long. They're only objective markers. They don't need to be, championship level paint jobs. So the other 2 I should get finished this weekend. But there's one thing that, here, let me get the camera moved around here. Camera off the tripod. There's one thing you've probably heard, if you haven't, that the Orcs and Goblins from Fantasy is getting a new book in March. And I have to admit, that's awfully tempting. And I mean very tempting. Yes, I've already painted 200 Orc models or so, at least. So the idea of painting another 150 or 200 Orc boys, well, it doesn't sound exciting. It's really not that big a deal because I've got it down. I know how to paint Orcs, and I know how to get them out quickly. But yeah, I'm really liking the idea of building another Orc, of doing the Orcs in Fantasy. I don't know if the finances will allow me to do it, but let me tell you, it's going to be hard to resist. So, what thoughts on the new Orcs and Goblins book? See if it. Of course, I'll have to wait for the book to see if it's actually worth doing or not. See if it's going to be competitive, or if it's going to be like a Tyranid book. Because while the vampire counts are interesting, they have a very definite play style, which the more I play it, they're a close combat army that doesn't really have elite close combat units. The Graveguard are good, but I just keep getting my ass beat by those Saurus warriors with their extra toughness and extra strength and extra weapon skill. They're just, I'm just getting beat on. Well, not so much the toughness, but the strength, their strength and their armor, and yeah, 40 Saurus warriors are so much better than 32 Graveguard, even with the White King in there. I had the White King and my Vampire Lord, and I still got my ass kicked. I'll get that video up probably very soon. I just been too tired to edit it and get it up online, but I just have to put it up. So yeah, that's it. What's coming up next is going to finish my objective markers. Then after that, I'm going to finish my Blood Angels, because I have 2 guys and 2 tanks to paint. Oh yeah, if you want to check out my blog, I made a part 2 on my blog about demeching orcs, where I'm talking about tank busters and how I think tank busters are a lot better than they used to be because of the way the metagame has shifted in 5th edition. So if you want to read that, fine. If not, wait a couple days. I'll get a video up explaining it. I might even get out some models and show some stuff, depending on how things go at home. If I can find some time away from the kids. Yeah. So that's it. After the Blood Angels are done, I'm going to wait for Stormraven. See, I might pick up 1 or 2 of those in February. Which would mean I'd have to paint them. But other than that, finishing up the last 4 Blood Angels models. Orcs, I need to start painting the Battle Wagon, I guess. That's going to be my next main project. Yeah. So I'm not going to be spending a lot of time painting that. I'm thinking about it. I can either just whip it out like I did the other stuff, or I can invest some time and new techniques and stuff. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, that's it for this update, and I rambled on too long. Check out the blog. Check out the blog if you want to. If not, just wait for the video. Talk to you later.